Yeah, I think we have to approach the game the way we did against ATK. I thought the lads were outstanding. Their work rate, their effort, how they went about it, and at times, obviously when we caused them problems. I think second half we felt very comfortable. Their goalkeeper, probably have won, if not the save of the season, at 0-0 with not a lot of time left. And then obviously we're caught late on with a sucker punch with a wonderful finish from Krishna, which he's capable of doing. So I think the lads just have to apply themselves and make sure that we look to finish our season strong, look to go and get 6 points and get on to 27. There's 3 teams fighting for that third and fourth spot just now in 27 points, and we have the same chance of reaching that total. So that's what we have to do with Bengaluru just in front of us, who we still have to play. So we certainly want to try and get above them as well. So there's a lot to play for, and that's what we have to make sure we're ultra, we're professional, we're focused, we're concentrated against a very good side, and good teams, good players. That's what you want to play against, and Mumbai City affords you that opportunity. I think it's abundant that you have to have that mental quality, you have to have that desire to keep going. As I say, be ultra professional, a lot of things to play for, and obviously as a player, your own self pride and esteem, and equally for your fans, for your club and everything else. So it's important that you're focused and you're giving your very, very best. I don't think there's any doubt about the improvement, about how competitive we've been and everything else. Is there areas we can get better? Absolutely, there's no doubt about that. But I think as well, given the injuries we've had, only until the last couple of games we've only had the 5 foreigners available, because obviously David had been injured all season, Nick had been injured all season. So in terms of trying to change things, obviously you're limited in that respect. But again, some of the injuries, some of the decisions we've had. Actually, if you take in isolation the FC Goa game, when Alex Loomis clearly scored a yard over the line with in the final minute of the game. So that in isolation, if we would have went on to win the game, I've no doubts, we would actually be sitting level in points with the FC Goa, because it'd be 3 off them and 3 on to us. So people think it's a huge thing, but with no goal line technology, or the officials didn't see it, so the margins are so fine. But what we have done, we've been right in the mix with a chance of those playoffs. And that's what we have to do. It's a wonderful club with great people. The boys have worked so hard, and obviously it's been difficult within the bubble for everybody. And but they've continued to work hard in the training ground. What you want to go and get your points in the last 2 games and take it from there. I think what you've seen by that is we're looking obviously with some terrific young players. Obviously Farouk and Boris, both permanent signings. Len was obviously coming in on loan to the end of the season. But what we have added, and it shows the speed. So we certainly want to add pace to the team. We want youth as well, because we want young players that we continue to work with within the balance of having good experienced players. So I think when you get that balance right, there's no doubt moving forward you're going to be a very exciting team, and that's what we have to have. It's time for us to getting closer, but now rather than getting closer, let's push ourselves in where we need to be. And at times this season we look capable of doing that. I think we can certainly look to not be reliant on just 3 or 4 people to score goals. We need people popping up from different areas. That's certainly an area we can continue to work on as well. But there's been a lot of really, really good things. There's other bits that we need to get better at, absolutely, that goes without saying. But I think the lads deserve enormous credit for how hard they've applied themselves. And I don't mean the players that take the field, everyone in this group, because that can be mentally tough on these players, being in the bubble all the time, because really they go from the rooms to the meal room, which doubles, well actually not only doubles up, it trebles up, because it's also the video analysis meeting room, it's also the little bit of games time that they get as well. So it's been a real challenge for these players, but fair play to them, they've been a credit to themselves. Yeah, there's always little niggles and injuries. We obviously had a closed door game against East Bengal the other day as well, and young Boris picked up an all, but hopefully we'll be okay again. But so hopefully we'll have a relatively full squad available, and we'll take it from there. Tough game, but one we're looking forward to.